I think the term cheapskates is slowly becoming more respectable in our society as the years go on. You know I'm right, I miss the times I could go shopping and not be afraid of how much plastic bags are. A bag for life used to be the only bag you had to pay for, and that was optional, you didn't have to buy one. And they'd still give you a complimentary plastic bag. That's where we are now. Plastic bags have been referred to as complimentary. That's actually really sad, innit? Tesco club card prices are now just regular prices. It don't really have that unique selling point anymore, does it? The amount of times I've gone to pay for my shit and the person working at the till asks me if I've got a club card, and I'm like, yeah, I've got a club card. So I get my phone out so they can scan it, but it's like my phone's trying to wind me up because the Face ID never seems to work at times when I need it the most. And I'm just standing there like an idiot just doing this. And it never works. Now everyone's staring at me, so now I have to just type in my PIN. So I eventually get it open, they scan my club card, I look at the price on the card machine, and absolutely fuck all has changed. There's no point in scanning it, it was literally the same price, or the discount was just so shit I didn't realise. I actually asked the Tesco person, are you sure that's gone through? I only bought a meal deal and it's still saying 80 quid. Right, I best get on with this video, aren't I? Today we're going to be looking at some cheapskates. I've seen a shit ton of comments from you lot asking me to watch them, so I thought, fuck it, why not? There were so many to choose from, it was actually quite overwhelming, so what I did, I just scrolled until one stood out to me, and the first one that made me say out loud, what the fuck was this? Man warms up his food in jacuzzi. I'll let you sit on that for a second. Right, you ready? Let's watch. Okay, I'm sorry, I know pausing it right now is taking the piss a bit, but how are you going to open up the video of a man doing his fucking hill sprints with his baby? That just took me off guard a bit. It's flying down there, isn't he? He's looking this into speed camera, get a fan. Is the kid alright? I bet it's shitting itself. I bet it's just holding on for dear life thinking, Dad, fuck, slow down, I can't breathe. Garage is the size of most UK fire stations. There's no need, is there? I mean, look at the size of the garage compared to the car. I mean, it's not exactly a fucking HGV, is it? Okay, so he's a serial killer. Brilliant. Imagine being a woman on a date with this guy. He brings her home, opens up the garage shutters, and this is what she sees. They're just like, great, I'm dying, and nobody's gonna have a single fucking clue what's happened to me because I decided to go on a date with fucking Dexter.
It's very important for me to keep everything covered with plastic because
you want to make sure to leave no traces of blood when you brutally slaughtered your victims. Todd, of course that's his name. Fucking look at him. What else is he going to be called other than maybe Patrick Bateman?
Because I want to try to keep that resale value intact when I try to sell the house.
You wrapping everything up in plastic will give me more of a reason not to buy the house off you, if I'm being totally honest with you, Todd. Totally honest, Todd. Has a bit of a ring to it. It sounds like a segment you'd have in like a game show or some shit. Totally honest, Todd. But if I came to view this house and it's all wrapped up in plastic, I'd just be like, okay, what the fuck has happened here? And whatever has happened, why does it feel like it's about to happen to me?
4 years ago, locomotive engineer Todd Moriarty covered nearly his entire house in protective wrapping. He's lived this way ever since.
Oh, that house that you've bought and you've done that to it. People that visit, well, if they're allowed to visit, must all say the same thing. Oh, are you decorating? No, I'm just trying to keep the value of the house. So if you could take your hand off the wall, please, that'd be great.
People laugh. I mean, they come into my garage, they come into my house. They're like, you know, what are you, the bubble boy? They can laugh. I don't care. I'm laughing all the way to the bank when I sell this baby.
I think you're reading the last a bit wrong though, Todd. When people are laughing, it's more of a laugh of fear, like, get me the fuck out of here.
By sacrificing comfort for savings, Todd estimates he's able to save nearly 95% of his $90,000 annual salary, spending only $4,500 per year on necessities.
Whilst living a life of misery. Is it really worth it? He's earning 90 grand a year too. It's crazy what you can buy with that money in the US compared to what you can buy in the UK. Earning 90 grand a year in the UK would get you like a bog standard detached house and you'd still be living 10 minutes away from a council estate with people that are looking to rob you. So you're better off just buying a shithole just for safety.
When I bought the house, it came with an electric garage door opener, but you know what? I disconnected. I thought, you know, why pay all this money? If I kept that thing running every day, it would cost me $1.20 per day, up to $438 a year. I mean, that's ridiculous.
I mean, you could have just bought a house without a house-sized garage though, couldn't you? Oh, the fuck problems Todd has to worry about in his life. His electric garage doors are just too expensive to run. What a bastard. Honestly, I feel for you, Todd. I really fucking do.
Following his recent divorce, Todd...
Yeah, of course he's divorced. And look at the size of that fucking house. Jesus Christ. It is quite deceiving though, because that house is probably made up of about 90% wood that we'd use to put a decking down in the back garden. American houses are essentially just human-sized doll houses, aren't they?
Todd plans to sell his home and hopes his extreme measures will pay off.
My ex-husband, Todd, is always constantly trying to save money. Every day, every hour, every minute. It's always on his mind. It's part of who he is.
Isn't it crazy that Todd was sticking his dick in that? A Todd in the hole. And you know full well Todd was not paying for any condoms. So either Todd's got a reliable pull-out game or they've got a shit ton of kids. Just loads of little ginger Todds running about.
I love Todd and we're friends to this day, but I will have to say that his cheap ways and cheap habits and quirks were a factor in us getting a divorce. One of the habits he has is collecting bottles.
You see, up until about 2 years ago, the majority of people would look at that as a bit fucking weird. But since KSI and Logan Paul decided to release Prime Dehydration, we now have millions of kids collecting plastic bottles. And if you're someone that's doing that, watching this video, you might want to fucking stop, because you will grow up and think, what was I doing?
Todd will collect bottles and cans anywhere, anytime. And he doesn't even care, like, what's in it.
Okay, that's slightly excessive, just raking through public bins. That's actually mental. Collecting bottles from a bin is actually quite similar to collecting Prime, innit? It's not far off, but instead of grabbing them from a public bin, you're buying them from Logan Paul. I'd rather fucking get them from a bin, to be honest. At least then I know I'm not getting scammed.
I mean, people just throw these things away like it's just trash.
Yeah, because it is.
I see money laying around. I see dimes all over the place.
One time we were driving and he stopped on the highway because he saw a bottle on the highway.
You see, she's laughing now, but I bet at the time she was fucking fuming. I'm surprised she never just jumped in the driver's seat and drove away when he got out. On the motorway too, he's gonna end up crashing if his attention is swayed from a random plastic bottle. Can you imagine? Oh, honey, did you see that? Todd, watch out for the child. Okay, great, you've killed him. Todd would still get out and grab the bottle.
On a weekly basis, I would say I probably find about 200 to 300 pop bottles and cans around the city. So, yeah, I mean, it adds up.
Todd and I met on an online dating service.
No way Todd was on Tinder. I bet his bio was something really shit and simple like,
"Hi guys, I'm Todd."
And that's it. Because if he mentions anything else about himself, he's getting fuck all, is he? Like, imagine if you were
"Hi guys, I'm Todd, and I like collecting plastic bottles from bins."
And again, it's America, so there's probably some freak that'd get turned on by that.
Todd was not paying for it, and I was paying for it. Red flags.
I'm not sure that's a red flag, not paying for a dating app. I feel like paying for it is a lot more of a red flag. It just comes across more desperate and lonely. Either way, if you match with Todd, there's nothing to prepare for what you got yourself into.
I realized pretty quickly that he was different from anyone else I had dated before. One Christmas, Todd bought me Doritos and chocolate chips for Christmas.
There's fuck all wrong with that. You should be grateful, you ginger cow. I'm sorry, that just came out unexpectedly. I always have to add another word after ginger. I don't know why, it just goes so well. If you're a ginger woman, I usually follow it up with a cow, and if you're a ginger man, it's usually a prick or
And I cried. Hard.
You cried because you got a bag of Doritos and some chocolate chips for Christmas. You're about 40, love. What do you want, a fucking bike? You're both as bad as each other. He's a stingy prick and you just want too much. They say opposites attract. Not in this case.
I think my habits did get to her after a while. She would sometimes joke and say that she was on the crazy train. You know, pun intended, since I drive trains.
And also fucking crazy.
I'm running the trains. I'm going straight down the track and I can do whatever I want. Well, right now I've got some clothes in Ziploc bags.
Todd, why are your clothes in the fucking fridge? That wouldn't be the first thing I mentioned, that they're in Ziploc bags. Why are they in the fridge?
I have to put them in the washing machine. It actually kills the bacteria by having them in here. That way I save on laundry detergent, I save on time, I don't have to use electricity to run my washing machine.
Shut the fuck up, Todd. What are you talking about? Sticking your clothes in the fridge is not an alternative way to wash your clothes. Ah, I bet they fucking stink. So if you've been out and it's been a hot day and you've been sweating, so you've definitely got a case of serious swamp ass, do you seriously think sticking your sweaty shitty boxes in the fridge is gonna
Kill the bacteria.
No, Todd, come on, mate. Even washing them in the sink is a better option, just not in the fucking fridge.
I've had clothes since high school. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I can believe that.
Okay, this is a pair of jeans. Okay, this pair.
God, he's opened it. He's brought the seal. I bet the cameramen are like, fucking hell, can someone open a window? That fucking stinks.
Here, I bought these 15 years ago. Look at that. Like brand new. Yeah. It's like I just bought them.
I mean, smelling the bottom of them ain't gonna prove anything, really, is it? Smell the area where your ass is. I bet that fucking stinks.
The average refrigerator uses around 350 kilowatts of electricity per year. By tightly packing his fridge with clothes, cookware, and canned goods, Todd cuts his energy use by nearly 10%.
Why do all these cheapskates live like they're preparing for a zombie apocalypse? He lives in a nice house and he's making out like he's fighting for survival. I'm sure if he washed his clothes like a normal person and put his pants in the cupboard, he wouldn't notice a fucking difference with his bank balance. His bank must be concerned every time they see a transaction come from his account. I bet they give him a call just to make sure it's him spending the money. Hi Todd, we're just calling to confirm the payment of $1.25 was yours. Yeah, it's just been flagged as suspicious activity because you've not spent a single penny outside your bills in over 4 years, so we just wanted to make sure it's you.
The refrigerator doesn't cycle on as much and it doesn't produce or consume as much electricity. Just pack up your fridge with anything you can find. I don't care.
Yeah, I gathered, but maybe you should care just a little bit. Filling your fridge with clothes is a bit fucking odd, Todd. Odd Todd, that's another one. His name just goes with so many things.
I mean, I got clothes in my refrigerator, for God's sake. I mean, that's pretty cheap.
It's not funny, Todd. It's fucking weird, and you need serious help. I tried to give cheapskates the benefit of the doubt at the start of this video, but Todd, you are really changing my mind. I can't see myself ever sticking my clothes in the fridge to save money, ever.
That's one of the things about Todd is he doesn't care about comfort. He cares about saving money.
And here's the fucking hot tub. Okay, now I'm interested.
There's no need for me to use the washing machine because it just costs too much money. I could just reuse the water right here. There's a lot of wear and tear on your clothes in the washing machine. I'm able to wash my clothes in here. My clothes last for years.
So he washes his clothes in the hot tub and stores them in the fridge to kill the extra bacteria. Okay, I get it. Well, I don't get it. I understand it.
Because my hot tub's not going to add any value to the house, I decided to use it for multi-purposes, for everything that I can think of.
Fuck me, you're taking the piss here, Todd. I swear running a hot tub is way more expensive than a washing machine anyways. If you're so concerned about spending money, you would not have a fucking hot tub. Hot tub, Todd. Okay, I'm gonna stop now.
I decided to use it for multi-purposes.
So now, whenever you decide to sell this fucking medicine, this video is now on the internet for everybody to see.
It costs about $15 a month to take a 10-minute shower every day. And that adds up.
Oh, that's fucking great. He's using the same place he cleans his clothes and pants in to wash himself. Open windows too, so his neighbours have a great sight of Todd just scrubbing his bollocks in his hot tub.
By using my hot tub, I would say I'm saving about $30 to $40 a month.
Oh, wow, you're 90 grand a year. Does it really fucking matter? For the sake of a washing machine, Todd, does it matter?
I mean, this thing is a money saver. I mean, this is like a cash cow for me. I think it's a stroke of genius myself.
Well, you are the only fucker that thinks that. Nobody looks at this and thinks, wow, this man's a genius. He might be onto something here. I wonder if this was the turning point in what made your wife divorce you. The fact that he got divorced by a ginger as well is just as bad.
I'm planning on selling this car, and I want to try to get the best deal I can. This car is 10 years old, and you would not know that by looking at it.
Apart from the fact the front left tyre's smashed to fuck. Because Todd somehow can't drive in roads that are the width of airport runways. Like, they give you enough space not to crash. He probably just cared a bit trying to park up. It's the fact he's done it on the driver's side though, makes me wonder, why the fuck is this man allowed to drive?
If I were to sell my car, I think I could probably get $3,000 for fair condition and $6,000 for good condition.
Not a fucking chance. I'd pay about 900 quid max and I'd still try and negotiate that price down to about 600. Just from the sole purpose the previous owner washed his clothes in the hot tub and stored them in his fucking fridge. To be fair, I just fucking put it up for spares and repairs at this point.
Got plastic not only on the dashboard and on the steering wheel, but I've got it on the seats, I've got it on the floor mats. Most cars get a lot of that weathered look, and a lot of the sun just bleaches a lot of the plastic, but I don't get that in my car. My car is just perfect. I mean, it's as good as the day I bought it.
It just looks like you're trying to conceal evidence from murdering your past wives. The ginger's just the one that got away.
He has no pride.
I was drying some clothes in the dryer, and I thought, why am I spending money when I can just, put them in the back of my car and dry them in there? And I did it a couple times, and it worked like a champ.
I think the clothesline in the car is ridiculous. Todd can afford to dry his clothes in the damn dryer. Oh, I swore.
Just call him a stupid. The production crew would probably allow it, love.
The average car, on a warm day, can soar up to about 150 degrees. It only takes about 2 or 3 hours for my clothes to dry in the back seat.
Yeah, but that also means you're spending money on fuel. This isn't one of your genius ideas, Todd. This is actually really retarded. Retarded, Todd? No, we're not doing that.
Air drying saves Todd 45 cents per load of laundry, or approximately $100 a year.
$100 a year, but in return you have to drive your car around for 2 hours just to fucking dry them. There's a reason why, like, washing machine costs money, Todd. It's just more efficient.
I mean, to me, this is, really the only way to go.
It's not. It really isn't. The weather's nice anyways. You can just stick them in the line in the back garden. That's actually normal.
So Todd has this thing where he goes to the store and he peruses the fish and meats and looks at the dates. So he'll buy all the fish that's on clearance that they're about to throw out, and he eats that. That's disgusting.
To be fair, that's probably the most normal thing he does. If the food's still in date and it's cheaper, I don't see a fucking problem with that. I don't know when this was filmed, but if it was filmed now, food prices are a fucking piss take. So if I see some fish that's still fresh and it's cheap, I'm buying it. It's not that disgusting, is it, if it's still fresh?
When I get something cheap, when I find a good deal, I feel really good. It makes my day.
I mean, there's not much going on in your life, is there, Todd? So whatever floats your fucking boat.
Got any good deals on seafood today?
I do. What you looking for?
Anything that's gonna be past its expiration date?
Okay, past the expiration date is a bit concerning. I thought it was on about when it's approaching its expiration date, not when it's past it. Nah, fuck that. It's not worth it with fish.
Take that for 99 cents. How's that sound?
Yeah, it's kind of cheap.
What do you give me on that one? I see a lot. That one looks like it's been
All right,
opened up.
That's cool.
99 cents. I'll take that for 99 cents.
What is this 99-cent thing? That's back in the 1950s, okay?
Well, I'm just...
Yeah, this guy cannot be arsed with his shit, can he? It's probably been a slow day with not many customers and Todd rocks up asking to pay 99 cents for everything. For all this shit fish as well, I bet he's thinking, what's the point of me being here?
I estimate that I probably save about $75 a month on expired groceries that most people don't want. And I could save me up to about $900 a year. When I'm satisfied knowing that it's the lowest price I can get, then I buy it all, throw it in my freezer, and yeah, I'm living like a king.
You're not living like a king, Todd. You're living on the verge of food poisoning. I feel slightly better about myself that I was complaining about club card prices now. But like I've already said, the way prices are going up on quite literally fucking everything. We could all take a few ideas from Todd. Maybe he's just ahead of the game. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a day there. Let me know what you lot think about Todd in the comments. Would you buy Todd's house if him? Let me know. I'll see you all later.
But it's too tight to mention.